Today is Wednesday, October the 22nd. And of course, you reached the video segment of the VIP News. I'm Jim Hicks for RCS Sports.com. And as you see every day, we're coming at you guys with different portions and tidbits and snippets in regard to stuff that you guys can also read in detail in the VIP News on our website. Today, as promised, right now, all parents, all summer coaches, all players, seem to me that you got a problem with me about these rankings. And I'm going to tell you something. I got a problem with some of you guys too for not sitting there and learning how to read from top to bottom in regarding this stuff. So I'm going to tell you, y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a pass. I'm going to give you a mulligan on this stuff. But I'm going to tell you and give you some understanding today how this stuff go, because the magazine will be out a month from now. November the 17th at the season opener at the Camel Center. The magazine will be released. And here's what's going inside of them. The new rankings. Let me put it like this. Right here is this fall cheat sheet book. So many of you guys may want to know why the college coaches, what cheat sheet. This is kind of the nickname a lot of the college coaches give me. Inside of this cheat sheet book, toward the back, is rankings. And in the rankings, how are these things comprised? First and foremost, there's a ballot. Like this ballot right here goes out to every summer coach or high school coach who deems themselves, you guys know if you've been watching ball games or not. And that's the thing. So what happens is a lot of people don't vote on this process because they know they're not watching anybody but their kids. And I don't have no big problem with that. But here's the thing. When you go, and if some of you guys are going around and you're telling the parents that you voted or or you're lying on me, and if you're lying on me, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell the truth on you. So here's what we're going to do. This ballot goes out to the people. And you see there's columns to the right of each one. In these columns, each guy can place a number besides the rank of each kid in order. You got to rank at least 25 players. Now, you must put a number in each box on this right column of the name. Now, for those whatever guy's not ranked, and you want to get him, and you feel like he should be on the ballot, perfect, no problem. I've eliminated that excuse as well. And here's how we do that. At the bottom of each ballot, there's up to 4 blank boxes that you can go and place the name of any player that you deem worthy of being on this list. You have the power to do that. So that means now, here's what happens. After you submit this to me, I go and I copy this whole right column from both sides. I copy them and I paste those into a master spreadsheet. Of course, you guys can't read this stuff this small right now, but you understand this is a copy of the most recent one that took place right after the work on wood. Now, this spreadsheet has the name of everybody who's voting, and it has the list of those guys in order that's already on the ballot, and I copy and paste the rank into these columns. It will automatically sum the totals on this far right column. Once it does so, at the end of everybody submitting their ballots, then the person with the lowest points, think about it, number 1, number 2, number 3, whoever have the lowest sum, they will be the number 1 player. That's how it's derived. I submit my ballot first. My ballot is counted 3 times. 3 times my ballot is counted. I submit mine first. That way I don't have to feel guilty for nobody. Go back and I don't change my ballot. I let mine go. I do mine first and get it out of the way. Now, once these things are calculated, then this is the final look of what the ballot looks like. I go now, take those names off that master spreadsheet, paste them onto another spreadsheet, which is the final product. And I also at the top, remember I explained to you guys earlier, some of you guys don't want to read, the names of every voting member are listed at the top of the page. So if you want to know if your summer coach voted for you or not, read the top of every rankings of finished product, which they are located on the RCSSports.com website. Along that top panel, you click on rankings and find whatever class you want, And that's pretty much how those things go. And that's in regard to the rankings. Now, what if you hadn't voted and you feel deemed you want to get your votes in or you want to get a ballot? Simply send an email to me at hicks@rcsports.com. The email address is, of course, that's on the bottom of your screen, hicks@rcsports.com. Send me an email, put rankings in the subject line, and that's how the rankings in Greater Houston are formulated. Now, one last tidbit. We get 3 years to get this thing right. When these kids go into the 12th grade, when they get to the 12th grade, I don't need a panel. I've seen enough of them by then, and I'm convinced that I pretty much know the scenario, or the rankings, the order of which these guys should go in, or the range of which these guys should go in. So I take the wheel and I drive this thing myself once they get to 12th grade. I don't need it then. So therefore, 9th, 10th, 11th, I go and I incorporate the assistance of all you guys in the community. This is the only city in the United States that does it that way. Why do we do it that way? The same doggone reason that you went Monday morning after the weekend of watching college football and you picked up the newspaper to see who's #1 ranked college football team. Guess what? It's called an AP poll for a reason. It's the Associated Press. And they take a collection of different panel members from around the country, and these guys vote on whatever teams they feel like should be #1 versus through number 25. Same type of concept. However, you guys aren't the associated media. You are my associated parents. You my associated summer coaches. And you are my associated high school coaches. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop making excuses. Hey, the process is not going to benefit everybody in the way which you want it to benefit. Hell, some of you guys, don't get it twisted. All you guys looking right now didn't vote for Obama. Hell, guess what? You're still living, and it's still a great country out there, just like this system is. So guess what? Do your part, but just please don't complain. Surely not to me if you didn't vote. You got to vote, man. Rock this vote, and get it pumping. Let's go and let's get it, and collectively, the whole city gets exposure. So now go to the website, rcsports.com. Check out the VIP news today.